Morning. How are you doing? Let's talk about hi. Let's talk about highs. Do you know what high is? HAI. Hospital acquired infection. Hospital induced. What? I don't know what it. It's something. It's HAI, isn't it? It's hospital acquired infection, like staph infection. Anybody know about this? It's weird. It's called staph. Staphylus. Okay, I mean, you know how I do. I get out of bed and, you know, this is what I look like. I haven't even cleaned up yet. And I haven't even done my morning rituals, which I don't really have. I mean, I could teach you. Some people need them. My ritual is just to get up and, I don't know, be like water, I guess, be like air, be part of the day. Let's talk about a few things. I couldn't title it exactly what I wanted, but I think that covered a bunch of things. And I'll start with my standard type rant into things, and we'll talk about tribal things. Talk about I don't know. I feel like I want to put a hat on right now. Everybody else feel that way? Everybody just want to wear a hat? I might have to change my gear. Do it mid stride, right in the middle of the show. Just change clothes. Is that change clothes and let's go? Change clothes. So in a tribal situation, got witch doctors, tribal doctors, that know what's going on with plant life and medicine and the health of the human body and all this. They got that within the tribe, and you have also the tribal leaders and how do they get their position of power, and how do they have and why do they have a staff? They hold it's a staff. Well, if you take this back into the day, the staff was the meaning of the staff was not symbolic. Well, in the beginning, it was a symbolic staff that would have different totems on it, like a totem pole. The staff would be much the same. They would have something on top of it. It'd be symbolizing power. Then we came to the point where kings, you'd call them technological kings, they would have staffs made of certain materials that they were literally using as generators of power. They could use their staff to throw electricity out of the plasma of. Yeah. So it went from symbolic to that to now somebody that owns a business. What do they have? They have a bunch of humans that are staff. Staffs. So you go and you run a business. You have a manager. You have your staff. This is no. This is not just a coincidence. This is how it works. So it's much the same. So it went from a symbolic form of the gesture, and then it went to who's this, musicians? Isn't it great? I wish I was gonna make the picture smaller so you could see the whole thing. Because some people are probably like, who the fuck is that? It's pretty fucking awesome. I know. I was gonna put the whole picture on there, but I thought the too much white on the screen. I just wanted to, yeah, just right up in there. It's pretty epic. So okay, let's get to this staff thing, and then we'll get to the hospital acquired infection, and we'll get to all the other words that I was using there: the circus, and insane asylum, and sanatoriums. What sanity is, what sterility is, and all of these things. It's all clued into this larger construct of language and reality. Okay, so tribes, whenever you'd see a chief of a tribe, they most of them there's no they're not bred to be that. It's not like it's whoever just grows up to have the most knowledge, who has the most skills. That's who they all unanimously go. You should lead this whole thing. Usually they're like, really? I don't really. Nah, that's I don't want that response. And they're like, no, literally, you're way smarter than all of us. You should do that. And then what we have now is we have chiefs of staff. We have chiefs in all sorts of businesses. They don't get there because they're smarter. They don't get there because they're better. They don't get there for any other reason than uh, fiat energy. They get fake energy. They have because they got it on credit, on loan. They got a business loan. They got, you know, they just titled themselves that. You know, you run a business, you're like, pick this card. Like one person picks who they'd like to hire. They have no idea who really needs to should be in that position. Sometimes, you know, if you look at the Mayans, it was done astrologically. If you look at other places, they do it because it's obvious to everyone in the group. Like if you were running a business, okay, you got 100 people, you should have everybody in that business know each other and have everyone go, that actually, you know what, the janitor might actually be a better middle manager, and the manager is such an idiot, he should be cleaning everything up. That's how the business should work. Now, should everybody be paid different? Maybe it may slightly, but I don't think to the degree people are. I think, you know, I mean, obviously get rid of the idea of money to begin with, anyways. But the chiefs, they get selected by the tribe in completely. So, and it's not like they don't have like every 4 years. Which one of these two? Which do you want the douche or the shit sandwich? Which one do you want? I'm like, I don't want either. Let's go ahead and can we, you know, I think we need new blood in the Chiefs just now. You know, Chief, you're not getting it done. Chief will go, bow out gracefully. Hey, you guys pick, because he'll be like, you guys picked me in here. I didn't really want to be here anyway, so pick the next one. Cool. I didn't want to do this anyways. And they'll find the right chief. We don't have that. That's not how that works now. Everything is commander in chief. Like what? Of who? Of what? Not of me. I didn't pick you. You're not part of my tribe. You run your business. That's cool. Have fun with your business. That sits above the land. You can do that all you want. But no, you're not part of my team. You're not part of my clan. You're not part of my tribe. No, I don't mind what you're doing. Just don't try to enslave and enforce people that don't want to be part of your business to be part of your business, because it just makes no sense. I don't want to participate in stupid shit you do. I don't I don't vote for all of your insanities. No. Why would you ever vote for anyone? Anyone ever? No. Yeah, it just seems ridiculous. But hey, it's how it is. It's how it sits. So now this staff that people have in business, and the staff that they hold, I have the here. This is my this is a Bill Burr talking about. This is my rider, a broken mic stand. A joke that it's my rider for the tour. Broken mic stand. Symbolically, where these tribes had staff, they would have a staff, and now we have actual people they have spines that is just like a staff. They're an electromagnetic energy device. So it went from some symbols on a carved on piece of wood to an actual electrical current generating plasma device to humans that are electroplasmic beings that actually can function more than just a staff could throw energy out. Crazy, right? But there's what's called staph infections. It's no wonder that staph, whatever the hell how you resell the whole Latin name in hospital, these hospital-induced infections, because they come because of sterility, because everybody wants to sterilize everything. Sterilization, because they want things to be so completely clean. They want them to be clean. But when there's no bacteria, there's no balance to what your body's doing. So your body will actually, it's getting rid of everything, good bacteria and bad bacteria. So if any bad bacteria comes through, it's like, wow, fucking overrun this bitch. And people get sick all the time. There is almost 100,000 deaths every year because of HAIs. Look it up. HAIs, hospital-acquired infections. 100,000 a year in the United States. And that's not. I'm not even going to get into the most lucrative, in the sense of if you understood what these hospitals are doing. Um, let's not use the word lucrative. Let's see. Um, the amount of doctor-induced death. Go look up that word, doctor-induced death. It's like when a doctor's error causes people to die. You should look at that number. I think it's more than heart disease, more than cancer. I don't know if it's more than. See, the funny thing is, cancer doesn't kill anybody. It's the treatments thereof cancer. Cancer rarely kills people. Rarely. That's a fact. The cancer itself, just like, oh, they died because of, no, not because of. That was just one of the things that was a contributing factor to every other aspect of their unhealth. And so we start to sterilize things, right? That is pasteurization, taking sheep out to the pasture to slaughter them, to kill them. And so as we've pasteurized things, which means heat something up to kill off all the bacteria, we've actually killed the food itself and made it non-nutritious and non-healthy. In hospitals, we go in there and we sterilize everything. I'm not saying we should have dirty equipment if we're doing a surgery or something. I'm not suggesting this, but the amount of overabundant toxic chemicals in there, it's not even that it's sterile. It's actually turned all of the what we consider just natural environment. I understand cleaning something, but the products they use in which to clean everything are all chemicals, and they're chemically burning things, and they're changing the environment, the ions in the air, the chemicals that are the smells in the hospital. The smell is the number one thing that's killing people. The lack of oxygen. There's no windows open. There's no fresh air. People are getting sick in there for a billion different reasons. Hospital, acquired diseases, infections. So the staph infection is literally their staff being infected with the idiocy, you know. It's like if you had sigils, if you had symbols, if you had an owl on here, if you had a snake on here, and you had a lion, they would be getting infections if you really didn't know what they were and what they symbolized. You wouldn't be able to hold the staff, and if you did, you wouldn't know what to do with the lion. And you'd be like, feed the lion some quinoa. Lions don't eat quinoa, but you thought you knew something. You'd killed the symbology of what the lion is. You wouldn't know how to treat that. And so if you don't know how to treat something, and the treatment is always what you find in hospitals, so what's going to happen? Their staff is going to get infected. So people in hospitals, workers, employees, and everybody else get infected with the staff. Whoa, crazy. And in businesses, same thing happens. People get infected with the idiocy of the top-down theories of how a business should be run and how. But it could be easier. You know how to run a business? I'll tell you how to run a business. Look at build a business. Make your building 33 stories high. Yes, of course it has to be 33. It has to do with the vertebrae in your spine. Yep. You're 32, and then the top floor. Yep. And then go ahead and every floor design it the way the human body is setting. And then go when you hire people. Yep. Go look at their astrology chart. Yeah. You probably only need 4 of the astrology signs to really. You need their sun, their moon, their rising, and probably Mars might help from Mercury. You know. But you find, really you only need you need to know how they're going to be acting around people. What is that? Their rising sign, how they present themselves to people. But you need to know what their strength is. You need what they are, like how they present themselves to others. You got these things. You'll understand where people belong in the building. Should they be up here in the upper house, in the temple, from your chin up to here? There you go. There's the upper echelon of the house, of the temple. Who makes up the body of the temple from here down to your navel? What kind of people would go there? The map is already done. But people they're putting people that are they should be the legs of the organization, the strength and the groundedness. They put them on the top floor and wondering why shit's not working. Put people in the wrong places. People that don't interact well. They don't know how to. It's already written down in astrology. But then they're gonna make it. We can do better astrology. Let's do Myers-Briggs tests. We'll figure it out that way. Yeah, the Myers-Briggs test is basically a watered-down version of astrology. You could look at somebody's astrology chart and tell them exactly what they will be on a Myers-Briggs test. Guarantee that shit. You know, people, people have completely. Oh man, these little guys. I got these little. Hold on. You know what, guys? Got these little. You know those little sugar ants. Man, these little guys came. They come in my window. I don't know. I think it's because I'm so sweet. So sweet. Put it on the. You know, I did get some paper towels yesterday, so I'm gonna go destroy them. It'll destroy them, and I'll say hello in 1 second, y'all, because they're on my IP, and I don't like it. Get out of here. Oh, how did you all get there? What are you guys doing? I'm killing all of you right now. Sorry, but you. How did you get on here? What are you doing? I should probably just start an alien ant farm. Anybody remember that band, Alien Ant Farm? Well, here's what we'll do in a little bit. I will open up my room to everybody on Zoom. We'll have a Zoom chat because you know what? I fucking like Zoom chats. I think they're a lot of fun. Really get to know you guys. Okay, I'll be with you momentarily. All right. That was the weirdest thing. I was certain that I turned my light off, and then I did not. That I didn't turn it off. Okay, we back. So these staph infections. What else did I say? Sterility, and what's the other word I want to get into here? Well, I was gonna get into the word Bolsheviks, but I think I'll save that for another show. Let me see who's in here, and you guys can remind me of the title again, because it was 60 letters long. It's really weird sometimes when I'm making a title, when a bunch of words will come into my head. This is how crazy fantastic my brain is. A bunch of words will come to my head that I have bigger ideas about, and it just collapse down to words. And I'll think of a bunch of words, and when I write them out, it's exactly 60 words, or it's 60 letters. Excuse me. So weird. Really strange thing that happens. I think I might be a computer. Musicians, what's up? Yeah. Tribe of one, I know. Let's see, I have to work with, speaking of anybody that would like to donate to this guy right here. To this guy thing, because this was part of my tripod, and now I have a bipod. It's not as stable as a tripod, imagine that. But because it is flexible, I can turn the two things into like this, and it still works. Ish. But this is the third tripod I've had, and they always break right there. So, if anybody was going to donate one to me, what I can probably do is I can give you guys a wish list on my Amazon. You can buy me Christmas gifts. But Christmas, I don't believe in that. Every day is Christmas. Or you can just donate to me and make it easier, and I'll get one myself. You know how to do it, Beneath. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ben. Hey Ben, we'll save that because I've covered that subject so many times, and it's because it can go either way. It takes a little more, more talking points, and I don't feel like getting into that right here. So if you want to do that on Zoom, or when I see you later, or whatever, maybe later today, next time you're on there, ask me about it. But just know I'm very much I'm not on the fence about it. It's just you got to know when, where, why, and how you're doing it, and what is the purpose of it, and there's a lot of other things that go along with it, because I know people that have done it. I'll just give you this much, and they have wet dreams. Like, then what's the purpose of it? Because you obviously, your body is telling you something. It's smarter than you. Yeah, it's good to a point, and then it's also it's a mental thing. It's a physical thing. Well, it's a spiritual thing. It does garner you power, but there's only so much gas you can put into a system. before it overfloweth. It becomes pointless. There's only so much pressure you can put inside. You can put pressure inside of a balloon. You keep putting more pressure in there, the balloon will pop. Uh-huh. Mm. Coffee, yo. Too much sugar. Okay. Back again. Put a little too much sugar in there, so I had to add a little more coffee. Okay. Oh yeah, Glitter Kid. Glitter Kid. I'd really like somebody that, because there's a lot of people in here, Glitter Kid, that do read that read astrology charts way better than me. Um, that if that I would like somebody like that to like to tell me how funny it is, because I get it a little bit. I mean, I like I said, I teach all about astrology like in my earlier videos, and I have a good overview of the entire thing. But when it comes to looking directly at a Mars conjunction with Venus and a triangulation with a triune with say Mercury or what, whatever, like and it being in the third house versus, I don't know it like that. I know it has value and I know how some of it works together and how you should look at it, but I can't decode it that well. I look at it and go, okay, I get pieces of it. Oh, that one is over there. Okay, I see that. But all the complexities of it, I don't get it. I don't know it that well. Just because there's so many things that I study, I just never did a deep dive into that specifically, which I'll have to do pretty soon here, because I don't know, just seems like it ties so many other things together. So where was I? So yeah, title screen was Gotti. You didn't want to believe that sports were rigged. You know what? I had never come across the idea ever, so I never considered it. I just figured, oh, it's a sport. And then when somebody's like, okay, you know how gambling works, right? And you know how businesses work, right? And it's profiting, right? And yeah, you know how like, you know, yeah, you ever seen those movies with the mafia, right? Like, yeah, okay, that's gambling. Okay, yeah, okay, they run things. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so okay, so they're actors and some of them are in on it. Are all of them in on it? That's still the question that I don't know today. I could not tell you the that every single player is in on it. I couldn't tell you that. It does appear more and more that you look at it that every single one of them is part of the Freemasonic thing, and they all have oaths to. Okay, if you here's the first thing. Here's your codes, your creeds, your bylaws, your okay. Now here you go. Do you want to be in the NBA? Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay, it's gonna be great, but the NBA is not exactly what you think, and you have to before we discuss this further, you have to discuss this non-disclosure. Like if we talk about this, you cannot disclose what's going on here. It's this is a business, and this is how we have our business, our trade secrets. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something, and you can say no afterwards, but you know. I go, okay, here's how the NBA works. Everybody here is in a brotherhood. Everybody here is part of a team. It's one big team, one big organization. It's called the NBA. It's Nibaru. It's part of the Nibarus. And if you're gonna be part of it, you have to go along with everything we do. This is a staged event. This is an act. This is no different than going to a circus. And that was my other title of the video. So good. It's a circus show. Everybody here is highly trained. You guys are already highly trained athletes, very intelligent, very your kinesiological aptitude is off the charts. You're mentally prepped for this. You have your physicality. Everything you do, you fit right in line with what this organization is trying to be about. And for the people that don't understand what I'm saying here, let me give you a side note. If you were to go to watch the Cirque du Soleil, the Circus of the Sun, you ever watch that? You ever watch any circus? You ever watch anything that there's a certain degree of, if you fail at this is no good. If somebody's walking a tightrope and doing all the flips and do, and if they fall, there's no net there, and they hit the ground, they die, or at least get fucked the fuck up. You know how good they are? Do you know how good they are? Because what they do is they've been practicing that movement and that thing for daily for years. And there's a lot of things they do. There's like their body has to be in like top shape in every way. To play in the NBA or the NFL, you don't do much. It's a specific task. But yet all day, every day, all you gotta do in football, you know how short, if you watch football and you get rid of all of the commercials and you get rid of all of the counts, 45-second clock, and you're going to run a play for 3 to 5 seconds, 3 to 7 seconds more, 3 to 5 seconds every play. That's all. And you got to do that. Most people got to do it 28 times. You can't learn 28 steps, 28 scenes of 3 seconds apiece. Anyone can do that. Anyone. And we need very highly specialized, so specific. Let's go over that again. What are you doing here? Remember that. That's scene one. Boom. This is what's happening. That's what's happening in every sport. Now back to somebody about to join the league. This is how it works. Remember this. Everything that you think you know, there's going to be times in the game where this is what your job is. We might even change it. There might be some bookies over here. There might be something going on like Vegas, whatever. We didn't get the line completely right, and like, okay, we need the Bulls to beat the Warriors by 3 points, cover the spread, blah blah blah. That's what it's a business. Gambling is a business, and if you're running a business, you want to win. You want to be on the side that gets the more money, the profit, the power. Why would you ever set it up where you would foul or lose? You wouldn't. So it's not about if you, the consumer, likes the Bulls or likes this. You've already played yourself. You've played yourself. Why do you like the Bulls rather than the Warriors? Because I'm Michael Jordan. He's a good guy in the baskets. He throw the ball in there. He good. You dummy. Okay, fine. Like the Bulls. They might win today. They might not. I don't know. I already know. It's my business. Why? I own all of the teams. I like all of the teams. You know, I like more than all the teams. I like all the monies. I like all the power. I like all that. It's great. I don't care what you like. Here, divide yourselves up. Me, personally, just me. I'm gonna sit over here. I love basketball. Do I like the NBA for how it's so scripted? Even in that, I like it because those are highly trained professionals. Those are athletes. Those are actor athletes. I don't care. They're fucking talented. I still love basketball, even if it's all scripted. Now, what I like better is if they're all just playing a game. If I just watch it without all of the gambling on it and all of the rigorous, basically every single motion and movement and step on there is calculated. Would I like to watch that more? Yes. When you watch people that are like, it's like this, highly trained musicians that are playing something. They're playing and this is what you play. Right? Sounds great, so good to listen to. I don't care if they played it a million times, man. I could watch that movie over and over. I could listen to that music. Basketball, we've been watching the same game. They've scripted things, the same play. Hey, remember that play back in '63 with Bob Cousy and yeah, we're gonna run that play. Why do you think these basketball players watch old film? Because we're going to be running that play right there. That's called this play. Remember that. That's this play. Watch. They did it in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. We just changed the name. We call this is Cousian philosophy. You don't think so? You don't think so? See, I'm allowed to disclose this to anyone because I just know this. No one told me this. I didn't sign anything. Nobody shook my hand, tapped me, and I don't care. It doesn't matter. People already noticed it anyways. If you can't notice that at least some of it's scripted, you don't even understand what's going on. It's all scripted. So what do we have? We have, and again, it's great. And if you don't know the script, this is called like remember let's say insider trading. You can't really gamble on it. If you're inside, you can't trade on it because that would just be rude and illegal and, illegal against the, because then somebody's just getting all the money. They know something. I got a little tip for you. Yeah. Boxer guy is going down in the fourth, okay, just keep it easy. Don't bet too much. Don't gamble too much. Don't make it obvious that this is, just hedge your little bets over here. So nobody in the population knows. So they're just going, and if they figure the code out, well, then they could gamble on it. Good for them. Yeah. Yeah. Well, where are you getting your information from? And they're like, I just figured out the code. They go, okay, you figured the code. Come on, just don't overbet on these. Just don't make it too obvious. That's what they do. That's all there is to it. But to think that these people. So again, let me just rephrase this for you. I don't know why I like doing this because I think it's just, it's really the Bill Burr just had me. This is my rider for the whole thing. That's a broken mic stand. I love it. It's I have a broken tripod. If someone's in the Cirque du Soleil and they fuck up, but in the NBA, like there's little fuck ups that happen in a live play. You've gone to the theater. There's somebody's gonna forget their lines and they're gonna improvise. Improvisation happens in the NBA and the NFL. It has to. Not everything goes exactly as planned. Not everything goes perfect. No matter what, it looks perfect. It sounds perfect. Okay, so these musicians. Now all these when these basketball players go and play a game that's not gambled on, that's equivalent of musicians going and playing live jazz, just off the cuff. Go here. You guys never played before? Have at it. You guys are not. Oh, okay, cool. You never played. Okay, let's see what comes out. This is be fun. This shit is excellent. That's live music. That's live show with nobody knows. That's the fun stuff. But everybody else assumes these games are unscripted. No, it's okay. Movies are still fun. Script is still fun. So these people in these games, in these sports. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't. I can't imagine the sports lasting. I don't think it goes past this year. I mean, everybody's already completely dumbfounded by how obviously politically motivated all is. It's all one aspect. You realize sports, where it is now, is an aspect of politics. It always has been. And it's just more noticeable now. They're just out and out with this shit. Motherfuckers are putting stupid shit on the back of their jersey. I mean, look overseas. They got sponsors with different. Hi, ExxonMobil, and we're part of this. And here's on the field. Let's just sponsor this. So people might as well be watching fucking NASCAR. Watch the car go round in a circle. You're gonna go left all day long, but fast. Smell noxious gas. Go fast. Gas and stinky. Beer. Screaming. Now, don't get me wrong. I love lowbrow shit. I do. I will go to if I lived in Florida, I'd go to fucking NASCAR. Certainly. I like those people. It's my shit right there. For real. I used to do lowbrow shit. Go to monster truck rallies. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, would I want to do that all the time? No. I'm not trying to inhale all of that noxious fume and be like that ridiculous all the time. But I don't mind it. It's kind of fun. But yeah, it's just like oh yeah, NASCAR. I mean, this would be really tough for me. You don't think NASCAR is 100% scripted? We can have all of these cars that somehow go around the track 500 times, and somehow the ending of the race is, it's a photo finish. 500 times, nobody could go. That's just how it had. Like, nobody just got way ahead of the race. Like, that's a long time to race. this shit should be falling over here, this should be over here, and then what? And then little bumps and restarts, so everything gets started again. So it's good. Oh, they're getting too far away. Put them back together. Yeah, ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Why? So you can stare at the number. That guy, he the best race car driver ever. No, he's not. No, they're the best race car driver ever. You can take left turns. What about the ones that go, through the, I used to live in Baltimore, and they had one of the street races there. Well, that was awesome. The Grand Prix, all the different cars, just closed off the streets in the middle of the city. Oh, it was so awesome. Just fucking flying down these streets. Like, yeah, I used to be going down on my bike or whatever. I was like, they're doing like 180 right there. So they're drinking a beer. It's awesome. Fun times. Fun times. But yeah, like NASCAR though, a good race car driver. Oh, stop it. Is it dangerous? Is it crazy? Going 200 miles an hour plus? Yeah. Does it take some skill? Yeah. Would I do it? No. But I mean, all in all, like, okay, you see him go by a couple times. Like, you gonna watch that for 2.5 hours on TV? It's like motherfucking watching golf. It's like watching watching paint dry. It's like watching flies fuck. It's like watching, you know, I'm gonna sit over here and watch this paint. Just make sure it's getting, watching a pot of water boil. Just make sure it's gonna boil. Yeah. So the NFL and all this shit, they're not risking anything. Everything is reward for them. Just follow the. I've already written the script. Follow the script, and everybody makes millions of dollars. You're gonna go to different cities every week. We're gonna practice. We're gonna get this thing in order. Here's the play. Okay, we did this play last week. Don't worry, we're gonna run. The playbook isn't that big. It's pretty small. There's not a lot of things these players need to learn, but every day they have mastered that. What did Bruce Lee say? I fear the man that is not practiced a million different kicks, but the one that is practiced one kick a million times. Yeah, because he's gonna perfected that to like kicking a teacup off your head. You know what I mean? And that's what they've done. There's only so many plays. There's nothing new. There's nothing new in the football game. There's nothing new. There's no new shit that you can do. Hand the ball off or throw it. That's what you got. Nothing fancy about that shit. Football is super easy to rig. Oh man, if you've never even seen plays where they're like, just so dude, how many plays during the year are you just like, that could never happen? When sometimes they drop a ball. No, they drop it on purpose. There's no way at that. If every day of your life you practice catching a football, that's your job. And you're big, you have giant hands, you got stickum on your gloves, you have everything that is, you would never drop a football. Occasionally. Like once in a career, maybe. Not a couple times during a game. That's what people do and this is what people do. I could do that. I could have caught that. Yeah, you could have, and he could have too, but they didn't want him to. Because if they played it as good as they could, the offense would let me explain this. The offense would score every single time on the defense. There would be no play under I don't know, 6 yards. Running backs would be all over the place. They would never misfire. They would never throw it the wrong way. There would never be a missed block. No, the defense couldn't. The score would be 120 to. Ask anyone. Watch the game. It would be 120 to 118. That would be the final score of every football game. You would never not be able to score. Nobody. The defense could not stop an offense. It's not even possible. It's ridiculous. There'd be so many minimal mistakes made that would a sack or an interception, whatever happened. The quarterback would be throwing like 700 yards. Running backs would be running for like 250, 300 a game. Easy. If it was organic. But it's not. They have to trip. They have to miss tackles. They have to just get rocked. The quarterback's going to Here's the pattern. You're going to run across the middle of the field, and I'm going to throw it to you. Just toss it up there. And the cornerback's going to fucking wreck you. How much am I getting paid this year? You're getting paid how much am I getting for this? We'll get you a bonus, $500,000. You just got to take one fucking good lick. It's the crowd's going to love it. All right, I'll play heel today. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was it worth $500,000? Yeah. Oh, shit. No one would ever throw that fucking ball across the middle of the field where your receiver just put him out there on a fucking island to get crushed. You would never do that. You would never run that play. You know who you blame that on? You blame that on the offensive coordinator, the coach. Then no, it was, you don't blame it on them. It was like the offensive coordinator was talking to the defensive coordinator of the team, like, yo, what play we running here? He's like, yep. Then the headphones talking to each other. The other team, they're just, who the fuck do you think they're talking to? We're organizing this play. Okay, the quarterback is now going to, which play? We're going to play, you know, which one are you going to run? Oh, you're going to run a dime? Okay, cool. Let's just run across the middle. We need about 7 yards. Okay, 7-yard play. You think this shit isn't organized? That to that level? You crazy if you think it's not. Musicians. I mean, only the key players need to be in on it. This is true, but it's so specialized now that it's not just a few. It's most. I would say that I would say about 75 to 80%. The other ones, they're not going to be in on key plays. They're not going to be in the game for certain things. They still are told they're running the script, but I mean, to the degree of what purpose do they have? They can't just kind of go, hey, come here, quarterback guy, let's do this. Because yes, I get it. You really only need on each play, but each play you might need a different player to do something. So they all know there's a script being run. You know. But I think it's most of them. You know. Most of them know that. So, I mean, regardless of it, I mean, what's the book? The World is Flat by Friederland. It's funny enough, before I even considered the world being flat, and he didn't write the book about the world actually being flat or the realm being flat. He wrote it about like economics. It was I think his name Friederland. No, I don't know why I say that. Look up the book The World is Flat. It's an economic book, and they talk about sumo wrestling and how that was. If you see a wrestler that's 8-7, and one that's 7-8, so they're at their final match, so they can go up a division. The one that is 8-7 will win, and if they could be somebody that's 8-7 versus somebody that's 11-4. Even that the one that's 11-4 should win, but he'll lose on purpose. So this person can go up to another level, right? And because the gambling would say, oh, that guy, of course he's going to beat him. It's all scripted. It's all Yakuza. But yeah, I mean, I hear you on it. It only needs a certain number of players, but they don't even go for real. This is correct, Gotti. They don't go for talent, because like, do you think for any? Okay, let's just be reasonable here. Just be a reasonable person. Let's be a rational person. Is there any reason that every single year a team like, I don't know, the Utah Jazz has so many white players starting? There's a reason for that. Do you think Boston has Brian Scalabrine, the Red Mamba, on their team? That dude is not good at basketball. I mean, he'll murder most anybody in you could take D3 players. I mean, he can ball, but like, could he really play? Is he fast enough? Is he anything to play? Is he really good enough? If you said, let's get all the best players in the NBA, the best players in the world are not in the NBA. I know people that should be, that could be. I know people that played Division I, college basketball. I know people that played in the D League, the G League. I know how good they are. They're better than some people in the league. But they don't need people. They need the marketability, and they need people that are going to follow the rules. Here's what we're doing. You can sit on the bench all day here. We'll give you $1 million to sit on the bench. Cool. Because you just help. You're to help them learn the position, the roles, all this shit. Where do you think they come from? Who do you think Popovich is? Where do you think he came from? I mean, a coach is something, but we call it a handler too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a master, a handler. There's nothing wrong with that if you know that that's what's happening. If you know that, like, I'm learning something. You know, like the idea of indentured servants. There wasn't a lot of slaves going on in the world back in the day. There was a lot of people that said they looked for the best, the master, and said, will you take me as a student? Show me. I want money. I want power. I want this. I want to know your technique. I want to know your style. I want to know what you're doing. And then the teacher would go, I have this many seats in my class. Why do you want to be here? Are you really want to be here? Do you really want this? Yes. Come back and see me in a year. And I think most of them, they've taken it on as that's what they want. This is what they desire, and this is what they must do to go through it. This is their here's to learning. And don't worry, you'll move up. You'll go up in ranks eventually. Become a coach. Become a whatever. But some people like that. Some people want to be in the martial arts. Learn all of the techniques. I mean, even think about it. Even in the philosophy of Zen Buddhism, Alan Watts talks about this all the time. There's many different kinds of styles of teaching the arts, of the mindset, of philosophies. Some teachers are very demonstrative, demanding. They're very much even off-putting to people. Some are like Eckhart Tolle. He's I'm gonna talk in this pattern. It's a way that I can. My voice is just gonna put you right to sleep, and you don't think he's putting a spell on people? But it's a teacher. He's a teacher nonetheless, and some people take him on as a teacher. Others are like smiling all day. Hi, welcome. This is what we must do to cultivate energy, flow state, and all. It's another way to do it. Other teachers are like, you want to learn to be like this. And they grab their stick, whoosh, they'll let you know. You're not sitting right. I thought you wanted to understand this. What are you willing to, some teachers do that. It's all the same place. Many different Zen teachers. Yeah. But then they go, oh, well, that's not what Zen is. I've had people tell me that's not what Zen's like. I was like, well, then obviously you don't know what Zen is then. How could you? They never studied Zen, either Zen or the art of Zen or what that practice is. Because if they know, then it's much like the Tao. The Tao Te Ching. The Book of Changes. The Tao. There's nothing. You don't understand the Tao unless you realize that there's nothing that is not the Tao. There's nothing that's not the Zen. There's nothing that's not Zen. It's only not Zen if you don't have awareness that you're participating in it. Like if you're not aware, if you're not immersed in that this moment of whatever it is. In this moment, I could be telling somebody to go fuck themselves, and I'm involved in that moment completely. And there's a purpose to it. It doesn't even need to be a purpose. That's the point. I could just be doing it because I like to. Or I could be saying, hey, hope you have a beautiful day. It's much the same to me. I don't distinguish the difference. Of course I know what is good and bad. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, I certainly know. I don't think I'd stand for watching somebody punt a kitten down the hallway. I'd probably react in a certain way to that. I probably would react. I probably wouldn't be able to act so well. That might heat me up a little bit, But all in all, like I'm as liberally conservative and conservatively liberal as a centrist could ever be. You know what I mean? I'm as orderly as an anarchist. You know, that's about the size of it. I'm as anarchist as an orderly. And that's the way to teach, and that's the way to be. And, you know, people that didn't have never studied the arts, they want to know about them, but they're like, well, that's not how I want to learn it. And obviously, you don't want to learn. You don't know. If you knew how to learn it, you would have just done it. But you don't know how to learn because you've been taught in a way to not participate in all of reality. And what it is in learning is it's multidimensional. You learn in every aspect of what's going on. You could learn through any number of things could give you a lesson. You know, it could give you a soil, a foundation. You know, it could give you like, oh shit, that's the way it is. Sometimes it's given as a gift. Sometimes, like Mother Nature, she's a bitch of a teacher, ain't she? Because she gives you the test first, then the lesson later. That's how it works. Some teachers don't do that. Some teachers of any path don't do that because they don't want it. They don't want to see people. Like, you know, there's certain people that they've been done fucked up their whole life. You don't do that to them. You help them. And people that think they know some shit, you slap them down to fucking size. People that mouthing off about some dumb shit that they think they know what's going on. No. You don't know shit. That's why you're trying to learn. That's why you came to me, because you don't know. So don't tell me you know, because we'll end that quickly. But the person that's struggling and doesn't understand, you don't give them riddles and shit. Here, this way. Here's a gift. Come. The person that thinks they're gonna lead the class. No. Go back there. In fact, get the fuck up there. See, it's you have to know. You confuse the ones that think they know, and the ones that are confused, you help them know. It's a very simple art, but the complexities of it is wherein lies the master craftsman of language and of teaching. So I don't teach anybody; they teach themselves. I just go, yeah. What about this? Do you like that? Yeah. Does that suffice? Anyways, so a good hour of shit. Gary Baxter. Yeah, they're chosen. I'm using junior or college leagues aren't fixed. College at D1 levels. I've never asked who the people that I know that have played D1 or in D League or G League. I've never asked them because I wouldn't burden them with, you know, that having to like going, am I allowed to tell you? You know, I wouldn't burden them with that. I'll just go with my assessment. Make an assessment. Yeah. What's up, Junie? Oh, that's funny. No. That's so funny because the last show, I literally, I just downloaded 2 days ago those other rooms. You know, the breakout rooms. I just figured out how to do that. Somebody just showed me 2 days ago. So I'm working with those. So I was at first I was putting them into the other rooms, and then they were like using the rooms, and then that's a funny thing they can do from that room. They can say, hey, I need help, and they hit a button. And then they kept like fucking annoying me, and I was like, man, I gotta put them. So I was like, I'll give them a chance, and I put them back in the waiting room. And it's just big fucking annoying. Then I kick them out the room. What do? They start to see now. I have to probably go, hey, email fucking Zoom and be like, hey, listen, I want to be able to let people in the room, but there's people that are using an email and they just keep changing their name. Can you find out whoever that email is and just fucking block them completely from ever even using this service again, because they're piles of shit, and especially coming to my room at least. You know, and then you got like, I mean, and if somebody is so fucking like, just change the names, that's what they do. They're like, it's so funny. I'm so good at this. No, it's not cute. Like, see what they are is pathetic. It's It's not funny. Like I think they might actually they might be disturbed and have mental problems. They should probably go seek help, like professional help. Like they might even need to be on on drugs prescribed to them by a doctor. And I would never tell anybody that, but I think they might need that because it's a waste of their time, my time, and it's not cute. But it happens, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to, what do you say to somebody? I think they might have like a mental disorder, like major. What up, Gary? Yeah, college at D1 level definitely is. At least maybe not the entire season, because they just like look like there's a reason that you have blue chips. Go watch the movie Blue Chips. There's a reason there's blue chip colleges, right? They've already been kind of bred in a way through their upbringing. Like they're already in the club. Their parents were, this is the practices. This is where you're gonna take them for. They're gonna be in the AC. What is the AC? What the basketball for like high school? They're the best of the best. So they're training them to be the best at something, and then they'll pick. They'll be like, oh shit, whose name fits into the gematria codes that will work out that we have. Okay, all of them will. They'll be able to code it, and then who's going to fit into the system? Because they're still going to have a choice, but they don't know. They don't. Of course they want to become professionals at basketball, so they will be. But I don't know. Again, throughout the season, are these games completely rigged by every player? No, I think it's just the key players. I think some of them actually, like especially on the lower level teams. I mean, they're gonna get the blue chip colleges, the Blue Devils, the Duke and North Carolina and Cincinnati and whatever. Like they're gonna have the better players. They're gonna win every time during the season, anyways. They're gonna win. And all they need to do is, okay, there's a couple key plays and key players. Got to cover this spread. Hey, run this play. Make sure give him the ball, and he's gonna do whatever the fuck he does, right? But then as it gets into playoff time, when more people are watching, the amount of gambling that happens during March Madness, you think those things aren't rigged? No, it's not rigged as tightly as the NBA might be, but there's a lot of money there, so they're definitely making sure something happens with. Do you think Chris Webber accidentally called that timeout? You think he was just overwhelmed and he called the timeout in the corner? Remember that back in the... No. He wouldn't make that mistake. You think J.R. Smith literally could have got a basket and runs all the way over there? And he's going, oh? No. That's part of the game. He's told to it. J.R. is just like a bunch of other players. The clown prince of the NBA. Like these clowns, they act a fool, and that's their job. They just playing around. Everybody out, J.R. Smith, 6th man of the year, came out of high school, out of prep school. That dude could have been like running for MVP every year. He's that good. But they're like, he's like, hey, he has too much fun. He's like, all right, cool, keep your fun. Well, then wait, okay, he's like, good, I want to be a second tier, whatever. Okay, cool. We'll just fit you in there. I said, fine, fuck it. The Henny God, man, the Henny God, smoking that dank, getting drunk, playing some basketball, being funny, whatever. He got a championship, don't he? He got to play with LeBron. Are you serious? This dude out here playing with LeBron. You think that's just? Yeah, it's so funny. Like, okay, at that level, but yeah, the lower levels, it's definitely at least March Madnesses. There's too much money in it, not to be scripted to a degree. Musicians, yeah, the 432. That's funny. I was just talking to somebody. It wasn't you. Somebody else was asking me about 432, 440, 528, and 417. Tune. What do you musicians? What is your major instrument? You play guitar first, or you don't play? You play the piano, but you play the guitar, right? Anyways, Tune it up. Tune it to 417. See what you get. 417 is a good one. 417 is 3. 528 is 6, and then the 432 is the 9. So try those 3. See what those feel like. You know. I mean, I know everybody shifts it from 440 to 432. Obviously, you go from 8 to 9. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you just add 4 and 4, you get 8. Why does that matter? Don't ask me that shit. We in PhD level shit right now. So the keys to the unlocking the universe is 3. It's 369. And that has to do with the triune, the tribal. Yeah. 417 though. I never really heard anybody tune to 417. I've heard a couple people tune to 528. Everybody tunes to 432. 417 might be interesting. Does anybody want to come over to the Zoom thing? I could set up a Zoom room. Hopefully people will respect. See, you know what? Junie came here and sent me an email talking about like put people in these breakout rooms. They're annoying. Kick them out, whatever. But they come back. They think maybe they're interrupting me. No, they're interrupting all of you. They're being disrespectful, not to me. I could deal with assholes like that all day. I do. It's funny to me, but like it's getting in the way of everyone else participating in something that I'm doing, that I'm trying to teach and trying to help and trying to interact, and they just come in like, ooh, wasn't I invited to the party? No, but you're invited to the party. Just don't be a fucking dickhead. And if you continue to be a dickhead, they kick you out. Well, I'll just change my clothes and come back. How about go to a different party? Because it's just mad disrespectful, not to me, to everybody else. So, that was kind of the thing. It's kind of the motivation. Like, don't just being a dick to these people. Hey, if I interrupt his time, I can interrupt everybody's time. I'm going to be a professional interrupter. Haha. Man, must feel really good about yourself. Man. Fucking funny people, yeah. Let's see, and we'll be able to do some other things. I think 1 hour of me ranting and raving about all sorts of things, and I think has sufficed. Now we can go into the zoomy zooms. Zoom, bitch. I will set up a new meeting, and you guys can join. Would you like that? Would anybody like that? Let me schedule a meeting. I'll call it the Zoomy Room. The Zoomy Roomy. The Zoomy. Oh, room. Oh shit. Let's do that. Let's call it the Zoomy. See, you gotta be fun with this shit. You know who Rumi is? Rumi the poet? R-U-M-I? No? Maybe I'll read some Rumi for you guys. Zoomy. Zen Zoomy Rumi. That's funny. I like alliterating things, and I also like things that rhyme. Man. Let's see. 1 p.m. Let's make it for a little earlier. We'll set it for that, and we'll set it for... I will... Okay, I will even turn that off. Waiting room. Suspense. See if I can set up any advanced options where... Yeah, what I think I'm going to do here in the future is I'm going to be connecting with you all on a some more intimate individual level. So when I open these rooms up, once you've become entrusted, I will give you a passcode to these rooms. And so when I do this and I tell you a room, the room number changes every fucking day. So everybody's like tries to go to, I'm like, I get a notification. So and so tried to enter chat room, blah blah blah. I was like, it's not even open. I don't even have that room. That was yesterday. I don't know if people won't get about that. But, and then what I'll do is, I'll give everybody the room, but you can't get in unless you have a passkey. And I'll email people the passkey. So that way, I'll find out, as soon as I find, hey, look at, now there's an asshole in the room. I know who I gave the passkey to. It's pretty simple. Yeah. Then I will let my dogs loose. Zen Zoomy Roomy starts in 4 minutes and counting, and there's me And there is, oh, cool. Isn't that fresh? Let me set up my video. And you guys, thanks for joining the, ooh, that's good. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. It's what kind of cool background should I have today? Oh shit. Yep, I'll have to set that up in a second. Because my background is requiring an individual. You guys want to join? Do you guys want to join? Hey, thanks. Thanks, Ben Wilson. You know what? It's funny. I have to accept your payment, which is so retarded. Like, why wouldn't I accept someone's payment? Huh. Here's the room number, by the way. And right now there is no passkey. It's still, like I told you guys before when I started doing these, because I'm still figuring out how everything on Zoom works. These will be free for a little bit, and also, get people in here, get to know each other, blah blah blah. 821-8232-8688. A lot of eights here. Eights are very lucky. The 888 Chinese culture. The little kitten that goes. That's always the good luck cat. 821-8232-8688. Put that in this chat here. That would be great. See, I rhymed 8 with great, and I didn't even mean to. Wow, I'm like a poet. Like Dr. Seuss. Dr. Zeus? Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Is he a sus? No, Dr. Seuss? Could be. But it's a snake doctor. Zen's Roomy Room. The Zen Zoomy Room, yes. It's a Zoomy Roomy. Come join. You guys are not aware of this, but you need to get a... There we go. That'll be good. Because I have cool filters for my computer, and I like them. I think they're fun. That I can't do on here, but I can't do them on here, but I can do them over here. So come join. It'll be fun. I promise it will be at least a little delightful. A little bit better than this. Because you all get to interact with each other. Crazy, you know, right? Instead of just seeing each other in the chats there, you can participate in real time. Whoa! Hello, cat. Cat is on my head. All right. Whoa. Huh. I don't want the cat right now. Okay. Background. Well, I do need to get myself a green screen, because I just need to get myself a screen that is one solid color of clothes that I don't wear. I don't actually need a green screen. I just need one solid color behind me. And it's a little funky. I'm wearing. It's funny. My shirt is the same color as the wall, so I'm blending in a little bit. My Zoomy Zoom room. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. If I change this, it will fix everything. This should work. Let's see. That won't eat up. Oh, it's still eating up the color a little bit. Damn it. Oh, it's because the yellows are in there. Yeah, thought if I changed this, it would, but no, now my forehead is blending in. Does anybody want to join the room? You can. It's free to do. It will only cost you a fraction of your ego if your ego sucks. And then we will chop that fucking down to size. And then let you regrow it better. Oh, look at this. Look at who's here. Hello, Psy Guy. Can you Can you change your last name to Gon so I call you Saigon whore? You Saigon whore.
Just us.
It's just us right now. I'm waiting on these. There's apparently there was 17 people in here, but they get scared. They get scared because they see how I do on here, and could they imagine what I would do in person if I had to talk to them? They would be like, oh shit. What's up, man?
I'm eating some white rice.
Uh huh. That's funny. That's I just got a bunch of Chinese food yesterday. Bunch of white rice. I got General Tso, and I got some soup, and I got it was like a no, it was like a wonton soup. Yeah, pretty dope.
Wonton.
Wonton,
Wonton soup.
wonton, hey, Guantanamera, like Guantanamera, but it's a fucking wonton song. Do you remember Guantanamera?
What is that, bro?
Guantanamera, that's Fuji. Was it Fuji's? No, not Fuji's. Who's the guy in Fuji's? What's his name? Guantanamera. Um, Will I Am. Remember Will I Am from the Fugees? He was in the Fugees, right? No, he wasn't from the Fugees. He was from fucking Jesus Christ. Don't. That's ridiculous. I drank too much coffee. He's from fucking Black Eyed Peas. Am I missing something here? Where am I going here? My brain's all over the map. I think. Anybody want to answer that? Will I Am. He did Guantanamera. Wasn't he from not Black Eyed? Was it Black Eyed Peas? No, not Black Eyed Peas. The other one with that chick that sang. And then they used to be a really good group, and then they went really pop and they sucked. It wasn't Black Eyed Peas, was it? BEP. You got me, Sai. Are you not here with me? I know you're a little younger, but I thought you might have known some of a little. Oh shit, that's right. You're like, dude. You know what the fuck's crazy? You are like half my age, literally.
Yeah,
And it never even like it doesn't even register in my head. Like I'm like, this motherfucker's. I don't know. It's just, maybe I just don't feel like that I'm that ancient or something, or maybe that you're just a lot older than you say. You know what I mean? You've already lived many. You've lived many lifetimes already, right? Wyclef Jean. Wyclef Jean. What was he? Oh yeah, because he was from the
usually
Fugees.
they're like, you're 20 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. And tell me shit.
Don't tell me shit, motherfucker. Yes, it was Wyclef, and he was from the Fugees. Wyclef was from Fugees. Why? Was I right the first time? I've confused myself. Is anybody else coming through? Just come over to this fucking room. What the fuck is the fuck,
Yeah.
you fucks? See, you got me.
Other people speak. I didn't want to speak.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, they're like, bitch, entertain me. Zen, I come here for you to entertain me. You don't even you can be entertained over here. You don't even need to talk. That's the thing. I don't know if people get this. That you can sit here and sit in silence. I'm trying, and in the future, I'm probably going to be turning most of the. I'm going to turn off all the comment section, so you don't even get to comment over here. So if you don't talk and I don't see your face, you're pointless to me. You can sit in the back. You can sit in the back and play with your dong if you want. Hey, look at that, Jude. Oh, Jude. Look at this dude. Look at this Jude.
I gotta turn my video off. I'm in a really funny area right
Oh
now.
shit. Okay. Well, good. Thank you. Please do that.
Yeah.
Good to see you, yo.
I'm gonna listen.
Okay. Toodles.
Nice red screen.
Yeah, I know. This thing's green, but I gotta put a new headband on because it keeps behind me is yellow, and this is disappearing. I'm gonna go change my clothes. I'll look better.
It looks camouflage.
Very much.
Camouflage.
A camouflage? Is that like when you put something over the camel toe? Camouflage. So you can't. Dude, I think we can market camouflage panties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got something here. Yeah. So you guys are missing out on this.
There's a removal tool though. You can remove somebody.
Oh
Have
yeah.
you tried that one?
Well, no, I can just kick people out the room, but then they change their name and they come back. So I'm like, oh, I don't know who this is, and they come back and I'm like, oh, this fucking asshole. Yeah. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Not creepy,
No,
dude.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sending that to me.
Yeah, I was like, well, I don't know. I tried to get the shortest one possible, which was beating around the bush. I don't like beating around the bush. Just go straight for the.
Oh yeah, you just get right in there. Don't even play with the bushes. You got to just dive in.
Hey, I'm the only one legitimately here required to wear a mask.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think they just tell you that. I think they just tell you that because they know you'd be the only one smiling. Like, we cannot see. They can't let you see you smiling. You must.
There's an N95 underneath this one too. So
Oh, wow.
Like double gloved.
Dude, see, you should get a baby's diaper and put it on there too, just for fun, just for the safety of everyone. That way when you're talking, you're like, this motherfucker right here. You're like, this motherfucker. That's always my favorite. People that wear masks, they'll tell me, like, the thing I love about having a mask is, like, I can just mouth something under my breath to somebody, like, this mother, and I was like, yeah, but as soon as you pull that mask off a couple of times, you're gonna be doing the same thing, and they're forgetting, you're like, this motherfucker, and oh shit, I don't have my mask on. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're fixing to go in and look at some rocks formed by bad dietary habits. We're fixing to go blasting.
Nice. Nice. Do you guys use anything like sonic or sound frequencies to break those things up? You got laser? Yeah. The laser. All I want is freaking sharks with lasers on their foreheads.
Laser them urinary stones.
Oh man. Yeah, those are tough, man. Those are tough.
Yeah. It's like,
But
you seen one kidney, you seen them all. And then you see like double pulled ones, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where like there's more than two, there's three. That's cool. What alien is he?
Which type of it is it? Have you ever seen anybody with different colored blood yet, or you're not allowed to say that?
I don't really mess with the blood.
You don't get to see that too much? Okay.
Nah, it's like
Okay.
I'm not a good IV sticker.
Oh no, I couldn't be either. It's just even like the first time I tattooed someone, my hand just started as I got close to them. There was something in me. I didn't want to make the person bleed or hurt, and I was just like, my hand just started shaking. I mean, I could tattoo myself, no problem, but then I tried to tattoo. I was like, no, Jesus Christ. I was like, I actually need to take a drink to calm my nerve because I was just like, oh shit. It was crazy. Yeah. But yeah, once I got over it, once you get in there, then you're just like, okay, fuck it, we drawn. Yeah.
But acupuncture, no problem.
Well, acupuncture's no problem because you don't got to go too deep, and you're just adjusting
Right,
a little bit.
you're not subcutaneously.
Scratch out his eye. I will make you bleed.
I'm covering my face, and I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the ride. If you let me in the other rooms, I'll be so happy.
Cool.
And I'll just be listening with intent.
Okay. Toodles. I'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
You guys gonna come over here, or am I just gonna hang out with Jay now? Or Jay? This is Sai is over here. Jay is making people's hair silky and smooth. He's silky. What? What's that?
Wow, look at them curls. Woo.
I know. Doesn't he have great hair?
Man, I'm jealous.
I didn't hear what you said, Sai.
I was asking if she was in the medical profession, or like a doctor or something.
Nah, I'm just a glorified picture taker with some high-speed photons.
See, that's why she can see me, because most people can't see me, because I move at a different rate of speed, right? I'm like
working in the dark.
Yeah, gamma bursts. Yes. Sai, if you got like a pick and then picked out your hair, how big would that be? Like, have you ever like picked it all out and just blowed it out, or is it?
I kind of do this.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like real deal, just comb it out, like, and just like have it like.
I don't know.
Dude,
I had a
dude,
dream,
do
I
it.
had a dream I just had my hair was long as fuck, and it was like longer than this.
Well, yeah, I mean that's probably like half as long as it would be if you blowed it out, huh? I mean, your hair isn't that nappy, but it's definitely curly enough where it's probably twice as long as that if you were to comb it out, right? Maybe not twice, but yeah, a little bit longer. That'd be interesting. Get that shit. Yeah, and then and iron that bitch out and put the part in the middle and just get that old like right down there, like right down the side of the face, like Cat Williams style. You know, Cat Williams always like just yeah. You look like a preacher, like and then you could speak all your Spanish like you're from Cali, man. You like Yes, yes. Drive your low rider with them 13 inches, dropping up, dropping it, dropping your. Oh, who's this? Oh, Jude's back in here. Yeah,
Low rider.
yeah. Get a little low rider. Yeah, man. Oh, what is this? This is okay. That is where they yes, look at all these fun things.
Got your stirrups.
Oh, is that okay? So you can
Yeah,
look up
put
it.
your legs in the stirrups.
Whoa. Okay. See, this is not actually a hospital. This is a movie set for some really interesting you,
My
you,
baby.
yeah, for a
My
different
baby.
kind of the stirrups up there too, huh?
I'm gonna zap you with this.
The zappers are fun. I've used
Yeah, that's the zapper, and then it goes up into
whoa.
here.
So you just sit on that.
Yeah. No, that'll fry your ass.
Yeah.
And then you get to see what's going on.
See what's going on in that butthole over here.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be right. Hey, Si,
Uh,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go change my shirt because it's just blending in too much. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Got 12%. You can get my charger.
Oh man, where's your charger at, man? Okay, what do I got here? This is silky today.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
All right. Okay, we're back into this. What, really? Come on. I have to change this again. Why is it picking up on those colors? I don't like it. Hi guys. Yeah. We're playing with colors today. How do you feel about that? Okay. Got this one on today. But my filter is just really bothering me that it's picking up it's picking up on too many shades of the same color. Yeah. Let's try again. Choose a virtual background. Okay. It has been chosen. Oh, this one.
I can learn to understand you
No.
much better if I can get familiar with the way you talk.
Well,
I need your
no one
permission to
can
help.
no one can ever figure out how I talk. It's not a possibility. I talk the way I do. It'll take you longer. It's not actually that confusing. Here. Yes, yes. This could be fun. This is fun. It's fun for today. What do you think?
And I changed my. If I go like this. Oh yeah, look at that. Mm-hmm. You know about that?
What? I can't see you no more. You're invisible.
I know.
Ooh.
See my picture though?
No, I don't.
It's just-
No, I literally don't see you. You're not even on my screen anymore. Where did you go?
What?
I see you now, and whatever you did, I can't see you afterwards.
Huh. I try to have a background because everybody else has a background.
Did you click on? There should be a button. I have a green screen, and then there should be. That's cool.
It's on Zoom.
It should be. I mean, if you go to your settings, I don't know what you're using, what kind of phone you're using.
Meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like limited. No, Packers. Ignatius.
Divine Hazel. Dude, that's too bad. You know what? If you do have a filling, you could get the stuff to fill it yourself. I chipped a tooth, and I've had to fill it myself, because whenever I'm doing something, I'm fasting. Yeah, it definitely loosens up the filling because your body is starting to heal and it pushes the shit out. But yeah, you can get it for I think it's like $20. It's same stuff. You just get off of Amazon. It's an easy little mixture. Throw that right in. And you don't got to pay that. I don't know if you're paying like a premium to go there, if you're just paying a copay, but like for $20 you can get yourself. Yeah, it's like the. Oh, what is this? I got my alpacas here. Yeah. Oh, you want the goat? You want the goat? Ah. This one's good. This one's been fun. We'll stay with this one. Oh, you know what? I screwed that up. So I gotta see. So what happens on mine is I go to my video settings, right? And then, so do you have a button where it says stop video and mute side? Go to where it says stop video, and then to the right of it there should be a little caret. Do you have that?
A carrot?
Yeah, like a little. So you can scroll up. It's like, so it says mute and then stop screen, and right next to it there's a tiny little caret there.
No, you have that. I don't.
Okay, it's not actually a picture of a carrot. It's a picture of a triangle.
I don't have any.
And you're actually looking for a. See, I gotta be. I don't know what the fuck. You might be looking for a carrot.
My animals,
Yeah. And then I go to my background filter, and I click on this, and then I can click on the colors. And see behind me on one side of me, it's like darker than the other side. So if I click on this side of my face, it actually captures some of the color because my face is almost the color of the wall. But over here, it's catching a different set of colors. Maybe if I do this, it might work. Maybe that will help a little bit. Maybe did that change anything? No. Nah, shrink. Whoa, that's really rad. I don't know what happened, but I like it. That's cool as fuck. Okay, we're keeping it that way. Yeah. Fucking static. Static, dog. It's so funny because I was trying to download a loop so that there was image behind me that was moving, and somehow, but because of the light, the picture of the light that I chose and the way it's dissipating onto the wall behind me, it just keeps capturing it in a different way. Awesome. Is that pretty dope?
Powerful.
Yeah, I like it. Cool. I'm amped right now. That's all I really wanted today. I think, yeah. I mean the band and the thing that is kind of going through my bandana a little bit right here. Yeah, you guys are missing out on the cool stuff. Yeah, I don't know why these people are. There's 14 of you. Do you want the room number again? Did you guys figure this out? Come to the Zoom room. You get to see Sai's amazing air and my awesome new background that I have. 821 8232 8688 821 8232 8688. I'll say it one more time, because what you do is when you tell someone something, you do it 3 times. Once to don't call me. 821 8232 8688. That is the room. Come join. Get your rocks off over here. Is that what they say? Get your rocks off? On Route 66. And the sooner you guys get over here, I'll be able to. Hey, we can play on the internet. We can play some music. We can share. We can share things. Sharing. Remember that in kindergarten? This will be a kindergarten class. I'll teach you guys how to share. Imagine having to teach someone how to share. It's ridiculous. You should naturally know how to do that. You should never have to learn how to do that. You have to unlearn how to not to be a greedy little selfish cunt. That's what you need to do. Oh shit. Yeah, the 60s. Yeah, I know. I got all the hippie colors on right now. Yeah. But on here, it looks pretty fresh because somehow my background is all staticky, and it looks like when you turn your TV off when you're back in you were like in the 1980s, and you'd be like on channel 3, and the TV would go off, and it'd be like what do they call it, like a brown, you get the brown noise, and it's all white and black and it's all over the TV. Well, it's like that on mine right now behind me, but it's kind of green and then white and a little bit of gray. It's pretty fresh. It's like if you were to drink seltzer water, how your brain feels. That's what the screen looks like. It's like if you wake up in the morning, you just drink Sprite, and that's all, and you go ah, and your brain just goes ah. That's what it looks like behind me.
I gotta go shit. I'm gonna go shit.
Okay, well, enjoy your shit, Si. I'll see if we can't get some other people in the room. I'll sit here and just entertain myself. I mean, if you want to take me, I don't mind. It's not smell-o-vision, you know.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna get my charger.
Yeah, you might as well charge that bitch while you're shitting.
Okay. See you in an hour.
Oh, you take a long shits? Hey, look at that. As soon as you went to shit, Glitter Kid came through. Look at that. Glitter Kid, I don't know what happened. If you're on here, I'd let you in the room. I don't know what the fuck happened. You should be in here. Jude is in the background. Glitter's here. Seifel's here. You should be. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, I don't see you, man. I don't. Do you just not have your?
You're on here.
Oh yeah. Well,
Glitter Kid is talking, but I'm not seeing your image. Like it's not.
Oh.
It's not giving you a screen. I mean, not that you. I don't know what that's about. What did you say? What did you do different?
Disconnect. I didn't do anything different.
Yeah, because this happened to a couple people yesterday.
Alright, I'll just disconnect.
Yeah, see what happens. Interesting. What are you doing? You fucking who? Is that like is that the who like from the Dr. Seuss? Horton Hears a Who? The static filter went away. Oh man. Oh shit. I hate when that happens. Let's see. Maybe that one. Let's see. I think if I let's see here. Probably in here. Okay. Okay, admit. Okay, you have been admitted, and now you're into the room, and you've not shown up on my screen. I don't know if it's something on my view, something on that you need to set different. Did you do anything different, man? Because I don't know. This happened to a couple of people yesterday too. Okay.
No, I didn't do anything different.
Huh, interesting. Okay, so I don't have anybody in the breakout rooms. You're here. Let me. Maybe I did something on the settings. It could have been me, but Sai came in here. Let me see what I can do here. Let me see if I can send me and you to a breakout room and then come back to this room. See if that works. Give me a second.
All right.
Manually, I will send all of us to create a room, assign to number 1, Glitter, Jude, and Cephal, and open the room. It should automatically send you there. Let me just make sure I check these. Allow move participants automatically. So when I open it, I'm going to send you to another room and see if you go there. Okay. Breakout rooms. Join. See if you get. Finding out. Just playing around with this stuff over here. Thanks, Divine Hazel. View.
Is it fixed?
Nah, dude. I don't know. Because normally I get to see like that you're here. Now I don't like. Sai. I think did he maybe because he turned off video? I don't know, but that usually just says I can just see their screen. This is really weird. Because I didn't hit anything since last night, but apparently.
So you just can't see me in the room.
I mean, I can still hear you. I mean, which is cool, which is fine.
Yeah.
But let me see if you keep talking and I leave this room and I go to the front room. Let me see if I can hear you talking. Hold on a second. In about 5 seconds, just start talking. Okay. I wonder, can you hear me now? You probably can't hear me. I don't think you can, because I cannot hear you. If you can hear me, I cannot hear you. I'll go back to this other room. Okay. Okay, well, that's good. least we got that figured out. But I still don't know what the deal is
That's
with.
chopper.
Okay, now you couldn't hear me and I couldn't hear you, right? I mean, you couldn't hear me.
I could not hear you.
Okay,
No.
yeah. So I go right in the main room, but you couldn't hear me. But I don't know what the thing is with like. Usually for me, there'd be a split screen. It'd be like my image, and it'd be small, and then it'd be whoever else's speaker view. Okay, that's me. Then I go to gallery view. In the gallery, I'm just in it. Show not. Oh, I see what I did. I fucked up. That was me. Okay, we good. Yeah, last night it gives me an option to have a. I can.
I wasn't here last night.
Okay, yeah. Well, I have an option of if somebody's not speaking, that I can put them like I'm just blind to them. So so Suffol's here and his shit says dead or alive Choppa, and Jude Meister and you. So if
Chopper.
yeah.
I like that picture. Do you know that picture? That's Chopper. That's Chopper.
Yeah, I don't know this picture, but so I have an
Cool.
option of making sure that I don't see you guys. I can still hear you, but I don't see you. But this is what I wanted to see. Okay, cool. So there you guys go. And here, all of you over here. Yeah, Divine, you're more north. I don't. There's not much fall season here. It doesn't. There's not too many changing of colors. There's a few trees, and probably happen. Probably not till December, really.
In Finland, the summer has been like mega long, like super long.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I get the feeling that we're gonna hit the reset like real soon. Like, probably
Nice.
December, November, because I know I've never seen this. It's so bright, it's so hot.
Yeah, it's
And in Finland, it's pretty easy to see.
Let me see the sun today. Let's see what's going on out here. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Well, the sun's out again. I think I'm gonna probably have to change my. I had the blinds open for a while. Let me see if this helps. Let's see if this is gonna do anything for my. Okay. Huh. There you go. I guess it's a little better. Perfect score. Well, what was your
Perfect.
perfect score? Perfect score. What's your game at the arcade or on the computer, or like Xbox or whatever? What's your game?
Oh, my game?
Yeah, like what's
Plenty of games.
yeah, like what's your style? Like you like you like RPGs or shooters or like race games or like.
I actually don't like FPS games.
Okay.
Shooters.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I did for a bit and then I got out of those.
No, it's more like RPGs, but I like card games.
Uh-huh.
The tabletop simulator is pretty neat.
Yeah. I'm gonna check that thing out. I'm gonna see what it costs. And what is it? How many dollars is it?
It's like 10 to 20. It's somewhere around there. I don't know.
Okay. I'll what I'll do is I'll make an effort to have people donate to me today to buy that.
But you can simulate anything. You can simulate any game with that. That's a really good simulator. Yeah.
I will look into this thing, man. And apparently, Seifel is taking a dump. He
I
is.
just took shit.
Oh, there he is. There he is. And Jude Meister is doing. She's shooting photonic beams at people's crystallized kidney stones right now. Divine Hazel, Color of Leaves. What is the book by Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman? You ever read that? Book of poems. Leaves of Grass.
Like One Piece?
Good stuff. Good movie, by the way. If you ever get a chance, go watch it.
Fucking-
Here, let me pause this over here. Nice.
One Piece?
Leaves
That's
of
fucking
Grass. Yeah, Leaves of Grass. Walt Whitman book.
Hashtag Chopper fucked your wife.
Ed Norton. Ed Norton is plays two roles in it. He plays his own his twin brother.
Yeah.
Pretty good book.
Vicious.
A pretty good movie. Highly suggest it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
good.
Okay. Chopper. Get him to the chopper. What's up, Si? How was that dump, yo?
It was dope.
Yeah. Do you have a bidet there, or was that? Did you wipe with a bidet?
This fucking like vocabulary words I don't know, like these levels to shitting and shit.
Oh my God, you never used a bidet, bro? You've never used a bidet?
No.
It's the greatest thing ever. You need to get one. So when you come back from your trip, get a bidet. They're only like, you probably get one from Amazon for 25, 30 bucks. Hooks up to your toilet. It's really simple. It sprays water up in the crack of your hiney, right in your butthole, right? It is it keeps your butthole clean. You don't got to worry about walking around get that itchy ass, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't really wipe your ass good enough with just dry toilet paper. It doesn't work. You spray your ass until there's no duty, no duty nowhere. And then you just pat your asshole dry. That shit is good. And if you're hot, you got like that sweaty nut going on that you just walk around and like, damn. Sit down in that toilet, just spray your ass off, spray your nuts off. Oh, it's fucking gorgeous.
Get everywhere.
Damn, I don't have that problem.
Undercarriage cleaning. I'm saying though, but you know what? I don't care how good you wipe your ass with dry paper towel. You ain't gonna keep it. It ain't gonna be as clean as using a bidet. The bidet keeps it crispy, just clean, just. Yep. Perfect, man. It's perfect.
Personally, my asshole repels juju.
It repels, yes, everything. He is so anal retentive and anti anything but.
Yes.
He is.
Exit only.
Exit only. Get the fuck out of here with your fucking water. He doesn't, even when he takes a shower, he covers he wears underwear when he showers.
Untrue. But I'm gonna take a shower like maybe once every 2 weeks or something.
Yeah,
I don't smell.
Yeah, I know. I assume. Yeah, usually whenever you're pretty healthy, like most people don't have most people do have an odor, but people that Sai probably doesn't smell. He has a pretty decent diet, right? You don't have to wear deodorant too often.
No, I don't wear deodorant.
Yeah, yeah.
Same dog.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
Ein Monstrous.
Do you remember the show Arrested Development and the dude in there? He's a never nude, and he always wears jean shorts no matter what he's doing, when he's showering, bathing. He always wears jean shorts. He wears pants underneath his pants. He has jean shorts. He's never nude. It's fucking hilarious. And for some reason, Glitter Kid, I think that you bathe with jean shorts on.
I do not. I take saunas. Okay, whenever I go to bathe, I take a sauna.
Okay.
I actually go from hot to cold.
You know what I'm gonna do? I have some editing software. I'm gonna make an image of what I think you look like in your never nude shorts. It's gonna be great. I'm not, and it's gonna be funnier because I'm not at all skilled at it. So I'm just gonna be piecing weird things together. You have your legs and your never nude shorts, and then just whatever I think your head looks like.
I
It's gonna
can
be.
just maybe find a picture on my computer of me. I never had a Facebook. I never had anything.
I know.
Nothing.
I never had a Facebook either, but I mean, obviously, it's not that. It was only because I just never wanted to talk to those people that have Facebook. I never, because I just know how it is.
Yeah, I hated it too. Everybody wanted me to join there, but I was like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, no.
That's the side. That's the side. And I just.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me in the fucking internet.
Yeah. Like here I am. If you want to talk to me, you know where I'm at. I mean, I got an Instagram and I got this, and people can talk to me. But like, I'm not gonna be on YouTube with everybody's like, weak ass fucking stupid opinions. They're like, oh, I'm gonna block you. I can't believe you think this. Well, I'm gonna judge you for that. Okay, yeah. You know what you can do? You can just leave here if you don't like me. That's the beauty of that. Where Facebook, you're kind of like, it's a group and everybody's like, it's like a group think.
Yeah.
And then somebody thinks something like, fuck that, shame him. Yeah. So I can never do that.
Fuck out of here if you don't like me.
Get
me the fuck out of here.
yeah.
I'll just do something else, dog.
Get to stepping is right. Get to fucking stepping.
But I did. J. Marley, Glitter Kid with jean shorts on. Dude.
Yeah, Tobias. I think, you know what? Glitter Kid's new name is gonna be Tobias. Bartholomew. It's Bartholomew Tobias. Actually, that does kind of Bartholomew Tobias. Tobias, you?
Bartholomew Jasper.
Okay, then. Okay.
Bartholomew
Bartholomew Jasper
Jasper.
Tobias. And it rolls right off the tongue. It sounds like a wedding. Bartholomew Jasper Tobias. Do you take syphilis to be the problem that you have with your crotch for the rest of your life. Oh, that's good.
I'll take no problems.
Yes,
I've seen
yes.
crazy people, and that's I feel pity.
Ah, yeah. Well, we're gonna extinguish we're gonna cremate your care, sir. That you no longer have to feel pity. It's just dragging you down, man. Feel no shame, no pity, and no care for these motherfuckers. Fuck them all. You know, it's funny when you say that. People are like, you really?
It gets so real if you go into like a insane asylum. That gets real.
Oh yeah, the last video was insane sounds. Yeah, they're pretty different, man. They're weird.
Yeah, it's like it's different from just talking about it and looking at it. But if you go there,
Oh yeah.
fucked
Yep.
up.
They're really fucked up. Yeah, they're very fucked up. Yeah, do you ever see the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
No.
It's a great movie. I don't want to give it all away, but there's levels to like the symbolism they're using, because there's an Indian dude in it, and there's a really interesting scene, and Jack Nicholson's in it. Really, really good movie. Really good movie. Yeah. It's a little bit gray, you know, it's got a little bit of blue gray to it. You know what I mean? But it's humorous and it's a commentary on society.
Finnish movies, what we have in Finland, the Finnish movies, there's always dark. It's
Okay.
called dark comedy.
Yeah,
So
sure.
Yeah, I can follow that. I can follow that.
Okay, it's kind of like
No problem.
it's kind of like German like all of the stories that they tell kids, it's always some crazy shit going on. Like it's not like cleaned up version, so we can read it to the children because we want to sanitize it, make it very okay to read to the kids. It's like a scary story and there's a monster and all the crazy shit going on. Yeah. Have you ever seen World's Greatest?
Next.
Yeah.
Like it's like next level dark, like the one of the opening. It's from Errrybody, and this guy walks into a bar, and he says, "Hey, my friend," and he stabs him in the stomach, and he says, "No, that's how I walk into a room. That's how I introduce myself." Like,
Excellent.
that's the kind of comedy.
Okay.
Like,
Have you ever seen World's Greatest Dad? It's
No.
it's Robin Williams and this dude Bobcat Goldthwait, and I mean Robin Williams, pretty much everybody in the world knows. I don't know if you know who that is. Great comedian, died years ago. I don't know if he died, but you know, great comedian, great comedy actor, and it's a very dark the final scene is a climax to blue humor, where you're like, wow, that's the joke we're going for. The whole movie led up to this joke, and so these are like blue.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like it though.
And it involves some really funny shit, man. And you're kind of going, oh fuck. Oh, how about Dogtooth? Did we talk about this the other day? Have you ever seen the movie Dogtooth?
No, you're like referencing all the movies that I've never seen.
Oh man, Dogtooth
No.
is another, but I think it's a French film, and it's much like The Village, M. Night Shyamalan's The Village, where there's a spooky
The
monster.
Village I've seen.
Okay, there's a spooky monster outside of the gates
Yeah.
of the village, and that keeps everybody in the village. Well, think of this on an even smaller
It's a
scale,
fake-
where they
fake-
keep everyone in the
But
house.
it's a fake.
Yeah.
Isn't the village? It's a fake
Yeah.
monster. It's just
Yep.
them dressing up.
I'm dressing up, and then yep, that's right. And the movie Dogtooth is that, but more confined to even a house, where the children they have no idea, and the parents are like, if you go outside of these doors, they see the planes go over top of their head, and they're like, they tell them that planes are something that they're not, and it's really crazy shit, man. And then you'll see it, because they have a daughter and a son, so you can imagine what happens when they get older. Family fucking and shit. It's crazy movie, dude. One crazy family.
Dude,
Yeah.
that sounds interesting. I would see that.
It's a pretty interesting movie, man. It's you the whole time you probably won't raise your eyebrows at it, but I think most people will be like, whoa. It's a really, really,
No,
really great movie.
I can pretty much stay neutral.
Yeah, you can say neutral. Yeah, cool. Then you'll like it. You'll like it. Blue
You
comedy.
should watch Platform. Have you ever heard of that? The Platform.
Platform. No.
I think it's a Spanish film. It's really, really good.
Okay, platform. I'll add that to my list of, yeah, platform.
It's about a prison, and there's different levels, and there's a platform that goes through. You should watch it. I don't want to explain it.
Okay,
Just
cool.
Actually watch it. Yeah.
Yep. Did I play the other day that we were on here? Did I play? Speaking of blue humor, did I play you Dave Attell, the dude that he's like sitting there smoking a cigarette and he's just like telling really really blue jokes? Did I play this for you? There. We'll see. I'll play it because I don't think this can they do they copyright comedy, stand-up comedy? Is that gonna fuck up my YouTube? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably get off my YouTube so I can just play with you guys, and then I'll start another Hey dipshits over here on YouTube, if you want to come to my video right now, I'll be on here for a bit. There's like 4 of us in here, but the more the merrier. We'll have a lot of fun, and then I don't have to mute this all the time. And because the beginning of this video was pretty good, I'm gonna get off of here now. I'm gonna start another video after this, so feel free to come through to that. But I'm just gonna give you the room number to this. You guys aren't gonna be really even. I'm not gonna really be fucking with you on the YouTube. But it was a pleasure to see you guys. You know how to get at me. There's room numbers on there. I said it already once. I'll say it one more last time for you people. Here we go. And you can come through 821-8232-8688. 821-8232-8688. Come through, and we're gonna be listening to some comedy. Probably we might play some movie clips and be talking a bunch of shit. And yeah, be a good time. And good to see y'all. And I'll start another video up in a little bit. Peace!